Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel Surabhi, and in this video we'll see what are the messages for the coming year. Just hope it helps and best of luck to all my dear Pisces. So I'll be pulling out one card for each month and then clarifying each in detail. So let's see what are the messages for Pisces. So for the month of January we have the Three of Cups, February we have the World, March we have the Ace of Swords, April we have the Seven of Wands, May we have the Two of Wands, June Queen of Cups, then the Moon, the Five of Swords, then the Six of Cups, the Judgment, the Hermit, and the Empress. So looks decent. Now one card for the overall energy of the coming year. The Seven of Swords. That's not good. Getting away with something, Pisces. Okay. Okay. So let's clarify the Seven of Swords. First of all, as an overall energy, you're getting away with something, but yes, there is some sort of lying, cheating also going on here. Or doing something secretly, can be that. So let's clarify the Seven of Swords. For the Seven of Swords, we have the Devil, the Death and Rebirth, and the King of Pentacles. So what I feel is, maybe if it is doing something secretly or doing some sneaking out for something, whatever it is, perhaps it is some sort of a habit, some sort of addiction, some sort of a temptation, but you're putting an end to it and you are establishing yourself in a very, very beautiful way, I should say. So this is a very stable energy. With the King of Pentacles, a very, very stable and a very, very solid energy. So for the Seven of Wands, so there is an ending of something which is perhaps either an habit or an addiction or something negative. Definitely it is Seven of Swords, doesn't seem to be a very good energy. It is not very healthy, but yes, it's somebody trying to do something secretly, getting away with something, trying to there's some sort of lies, cheating, or somebody sneaking out, some that sneaky behavior. So, and that seems to be a temptation or an addiction, as I said, but putting an end to it, something that situation perhaps seems to be ending, or that habit seems to be ending, and then coming out for the King of Pentacles seems to be very vibrant and a beautiful energy. So you're coming out better, I should say, putting an end to something negative and coming out as a better person or in a better energy, I should say. So in the month of January we have the Three of Cups. So it's talking about a lot of happiness, partying, celebrations, partying with your family, partying with your friends. Celebrations can be for some reconciliation for some of you, can be a love triangle also for some of you. I'm saying love triangle because here we have the Three of Cups, we have the Moon, and we are dealing with the Seven of Swords also. So for some of you it can be that also. Otherwise it is a happy card. It is about reunions, get-togethers, and reconciliations and partying and enjoyments. Just see, the World popped out, and here we have the World card again. We have the Lovers and we have the Three of Pentacles. Somehow I would like to, because I didn't even shuffle before the cards fell off. So let's clarify the Three of Cups. Let's clarify the Three of Cups for the month of January. So for the Three of Cups we have the King of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. So definitely those cards were also similar, I should say the message was similar. So the King of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. So you are thinking logically, there is a lot of maybe strategically, logically, a little bit of cold energy is definitely there, not talking much type of energy, but there is a beautiful connection here which you are dealing with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. It is a beautiful friendship, a beautiful connection, wanting a long-term relationship here. For those of you who are dealing with a commitment, marriage, then definitely that is on the cards. You can that energy is definitely here. But with the King of Swords here, somehow what I feel is there is a lot of logical thinking regarding this situation for some reason here. For others of you who are not dealing with the or maybe it can be trying to think as to how you can achieve this relationship and how you can achieve that commitment also. It can be the thinking regarding that also. Okay, not bad energy. For those of you who are not dealing with a relationship, definitely you are trying to achieve your happiness to the fullest, and you're thinking of the ways and means as to how you can achieve your happiness, which is at a small scale. It started off, it can be a business, it can be a partnership, it can be regarding career, whatever the situation is, you want to achieve the maximum happiness in that situation. So you're thinking of ways and means of doing that, and that is a very good energy. For February, we have the World card, so definitely tying up some lens and opening up a new life, a new chapter of your life. So let's see what that is. So let's clarify the world in the month of February. Let's clarify the world for the month of February. So for the world, we have the Seven of Cups, the Lovers, it is showing up now, and the Three of Pentacles. These two cards were, when three cards fell off, that was the world, the Three of Pentacles, and this Lovers, which I didn't take at that time as clarifiers for January. Now these two have come up over the World card itself. So the message is definitely something significant over here. So with the world, you are, so there is some sort of a confusion here. I said it's an ending of a cycle and opening up a new chapter of your life, and that chapter is you have a choice here. With the Lovers, it can be a choice, it can be a relationship. Definitely you have a choice, perhaps to choose between which partner to choose, can be that. Or so definitely you are confused regarding a situation in which you have a choice, or if you have, or maybe the choice is that you want to marry the person, you want to be with the person or not. It can be that also if there is only one person here. It can be the choice between two people, it can be the choice between two situations or two career paths also. But it can be related to one person also, and it can be that it's like leveling up of a situation. So that can also be a confusion as to, okay, let me take it to the next level with the world being there. So with the Three of Pentacles, it can be a friendship which you are wanting to take to a next level. It can be your workplace relationship which you are wanting to take to the next level. It can be that also. But yes, there is a lot of confusion, and you're not still clear how to make it or how to do it. With the Ace of Swords in March, definitely a new clarity, new thought, new idea, and a new beginning. So let's see, why is this Ace of Swords? Let's clarify the Ace of Swords. For the Ace of Swords, we have the High Priestess, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Swords again. So you are really thinking deep, and you are thinking on your own. You are really not discussing much with people, but you really want to move towards something new in your life, towards which you are very, very passionate about. So you want to pursue your passion, you want to go towards something which you are really, really passionate about, and you are perhaps thinking really hard as to how you can achieve it, and you are trying to listen to your inner voice as to what you actually want, what you want, where you want to go, how you want to lead your life, what your next step you want, whatever it is. So there is a, you're thinking of some sort of a new beginning so that you can move towards your own happiness and your own passions. In March, in the month of April, we have the Seven of Wands. So trying to defend something, or there is some sort of a struggle regarding either trying to convince others or trying to defend your ground, trying to defend your point of view or something. Some sort of a resistance is there, and because of that resistance there is a struggle here. So let's clarify the Seven of Wands. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands. So for the Seven of Wands, we have the Hermit. We have the High Priestess here and the Hermit here. With the Hermit, the Ten of Wheels, and the Six of Cups. So it seems to be there is a struggle definitely, or maybe because the things are changing here with the Ten of Wheels, there is a major change coming in, the shift. So maybe it is a struggle to adjust also. It can be that also, trying to adjust, trying to accept the change. It can be that also, but it seems to be a good one with the Six of Cups. There is some sort of a reconciliation, if that is what it is, going back to the happy times. And with the Hermit, so whatever it is, you are, there is some change or a shift here in the month of March and April, and you are really thinking within yourself, trying to find some sort of answers and solutions, or trying to just adjust with the change. I don't know, but this change I think is going to give you some happy times back. Maybe it's somebody from the past, or reconciliation energy, as I said, or happy times back. So here we have the Two of Wands. So with the Two of Wands, you are ready for a new beginning. You are well equipped. Here you are ready. Okay, now I am ready. I am prepared for some sort of a new beginning. Perhaps here this change has started, but here you are prepared. Okay, now I am ready. Sort of. That's what I am getting. Which way to go? The right time, waiting for the right time, right person, right opportunity, whatever. But you yourself are ready and mentally prepared, and prepared in every way to take a new journey. Let's see what is this Two of Wands. Let's clarify the Two of Wands. So for the Two of Wands, we have the Five of Swords, the Emperor, and the Judgment. So some decision is definitely being taken in a situation which is bothering you, and you want to take a, it again can be related to the past, it may not be, but yes, it can be related to the past. So there is a situation here in which a decision has to be taken, and perhaps that is what you are ready for. You're ready to take a decision. Okay, this is the decision I take, and here I move on. This is which area of my life I want to move towards. We have the Three of Wands there, Two of Wands there. So definitely it can be an actual journey also for some of you. For others of you, it can be a change of job, it can be a relocation, it can be change of a shift in within yourself. But some decision here needs to be taken in a situation, and after that there is a situation which is bothering you, and with the Emperor being there, you are taking a bold and a, I should say, some strong decision which is putting you in a place of confidence, and you feel good about yourself. So it seems to be you're taking action here regarding a situation is bothering you. With the Queen of Cups coming next, lot of emotions regarding a situation, and you just reflecting as to where to invest, how to invest, or what to do with them. So let's clarify the Queen of Cups. So for the Queen of Cups, we have the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Chariot. Okay, leaving something behind which is related to the past, and moving towards, or letting go of the past and moving towards very fast towards commitment, stability, relationships, marriage, or whatever stability means to you in your life, spirituality, long-term commitments. So it is a fast action or a fast movement. Maybe that is a decision you are taking. Okay, so now you don't want to waste your emotions here and there. You are done with anything else. You are rapidly moving towards something which is really stable and committed and long-term, and marriage sort of. Here we have the Moon. So definitely again there is some sort of uncertainty here. Lack of clarity is there for some reason in some area of your life, and just follow your intuition. Let's clarify the Moon. So for the Moon, we have again the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So there is pain, there is indecisiveness in a situation. There is a heartbreak also. Maybe because of that there is some sort of indecisiveness, but you want the commitment, you want happiness, you want happy times back. Maybe you don't know how to achieve it. Maybe that is the uncertainty and lack of clarity as to how you can achieve your Four of Wands in this situation which is causing you a lot of pain or heartache. So there is a situation here which is troubling you. With the Moon being there, maybe you are troubled because you don't have the clarity in that situation. It can be that also. That is why you are confused and troubled. Maybe the confusion itself is troubling you, but you want to come out of it. You want to be happy actually. You want happiness and commitment and stability. With the Five of Swords being next, definitely this is energy of fight, arguments, self-sabotage type of energy. So let's clarify the Five of Swords. So for the Five of Swords, we have the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So definitely this Five of Swords is happening in a situation which is stable, which is committed, where there is a lot of love also, and you want a new beginning. There is a lot of passion also. So there is some sort of a fight or an argument here in a situation which is long term, which is committed, which is stable, where there is a lot of love and where there is a lot of passion also. Seems to be a family situation, though it can be something else also which is similar to it. A long term, a place where you've invested many years of your life, a company in which you've invested many years of your life. So that those are the emotions you have. But there is something here which is troubling, some sort of a fight which is disturbing this energy. Here we have the Six of Cups. So even if there is a disturbance or a fight over here, we do have a reconciliation here with the Six of Cups. So there is a reunion, there is a reconciliation here. So let's clarify the Six of Cups. So for the Six of Cups, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the World, and the Queen of Wands. So this is, I think you are trying to focus on yourself, opening up, again ending of a cycle, opening up a new cycle and really focusing on yourself, maybe wanting happy times back. Maybe I really don't see a reconciliation here as such, but it seems to be some happy energy of the past, that okay, I used to do this, I was happy like this, I'll do that, I'll focus on myself and I'll be happy on my own. That seems to be the energy. So it doesn't seem to be that of a reconciliation, rather it seems to be more of being in love with yourself once again type of an energy. And then we have the Judgment here. So perhaps some old situation or an old ex or somebody related to the past is coming up and you have to take a decision. An old situation is coming up which needs a decision, time to take a decision. For that we have the Two of Swords, the Sun, and the Temperance. Okay, so definitely there is, it's not an easy decision. Whatever it is, you are at crossroads, you really are not understanding how to deal with it, but then you are pursuing the situation with a lot of stability, balance, patience, and you are able to take the right decision which gives you a lot of happiness with the Sun being there. So whatever this decision is, somebody takes for you, you take for someone, you take for your own life, whatever decision you take, you are taking it in a very balanced way and you are really achieving happiness over here. And similarly we have the Hermit next. So definitely a lot of thinking is going on in the next year. A lot of soul searching, a lot of deep thinking is going on. Let's clarify the Hermit. So for the Hermit we have the Fool, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So perhaps it can be a confusion regarding this new beginning which you are wanting to take with the Fool. You are thinking about a situation and maybe the thinking itself can be regarding some fight or an argument, because we had the Five of Swords also, because and here we have the Five of Wands. So maybe there is a situation which you are tackling or you are dealing with which has a lot of fight in it, which is really volatile sometimes, or maybe you are thinking about a situation, whatever it is in your life, and that is what is causing a confusion. But what I feel is this is something close to your heart, you are holding on to it, maybe you are holding on to this fight also, but you are ready to take a leap of faith. Or one more thing is, maybe you are, it's like you're taking this decision on your own. It's like it's a secret. It can be that also. It can be a competition, a challenge, and you are just thinking as to how to deal with the situation. And then we have the Empress in December. A lot of prosperity, a new beginning, abundance, happiness, everything what you could wish for. So let's clarify the Empress. So for the Empress we have the Ten of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So whatever this new beginning is, you are definitely get sort of done with something over here. The situation isn't easy, you know that you have to come out of it, whatever it is, and you are moving towards something which is more fascinating and which is catching your eye. So definitely you are ready for a new beginning. This new beginning is giving you abundance, prosperity, happiness, and it is making you, it's like it's after you're done with something and coming out of it, even though the situation was painful, even though it was tough, but you know that you need to do it, so you're doing it anyway. So Pisces, that's all I have for you. Hope it helps, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye. Thank you.